Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we will talk about the pros and cons of the Toyota Corolla Cross. The car has been released for the Japanese market since September 2021, that is, a relatively fresh car for both the Japanese market and our market. And of course, since the car is relatively new, fresh, with ratings of 3 to 3.5 points, even with a mileage of 100 plus, there are practically none. If you buy this car, as a rule, the car is in very good technical and cosmetic condition. Specifically, this car is 4.5 points with a mileage of 27,000 kilometers. These cars are hybrid, front-wheel drive, for WD, 1.8L and 2.0L petrol versions. The most popular in Russia is, of course, 1.8L petrol. There is also a left-hand drive. They are driven by both hybrid and 2.0L. But the most optimal will be 1.8L petrol for the budget, for buying, for the price, for delivery. This is the most optimal option. And here the first plus of this car is immediately asked. If we take it from Japan, the first plus of this particular model is that this car is not sanctioned. It will arrive quickly. Within a month it will be ready, in Russia with points. You will not need to pay extra for the delivery of a sanctioned car, as in the case of a hybrid or 2.0L engine. Therefore, this is the first plus, and this is why there are so many of them. They are loved, they are taken, they are bought, they are brought, and there are already quite a lot of them in our market. The second noticeable plus of this car is that it is built on the basis of Toyota Corolla. Toyota Corolla is the best-selling car in Japan in 2024, and Toyota is doing a great job. They released all the necessary cars on the basis of Corolla. That is, it is both a hatchback and a sedan, a universal and a crossover, the same technical base, but different cars for different needs. They are great fellows. What is the plus here? First, this is reliability, high reliability. Since there are many spare parts and consumables on the same technical base, they are the same. They will always be available, there will be a lot of them. Because someone takes a sedan, someone a universal, someone a hatchback, someone a crossover, but the consumables are the same. And Toyota Corolla has recommended itself to the high liquidity of the car. And Toyota Corolla Cross is no exception. Reliable, comfortable, liquid car. This model has optional railings. I think this is a plus. Here we have a spacious trunk, almost 500 liters. In my opinion, 487 liters, to be exact. Very spacious, which can also be attributed to the advantages of the car. And I also want to tell you about the components. Here we see the electric drive of the trunk door. Z configuration on the car. And according to the configurations, Toyota Corolla Cross is both in basic budget configurations and in the most maximum. Specifically, this car, Z configuration, is the most maximum configuration. And let's see what we have. On the exterior, we have cast rims, original Toyota. Lens diode optics, fog lights. Already more interesting grille than on the basic configurations, full package of safety, lane keeping, collision sensor, and so on. In the interior, of course, we have combined leather, electric drive of the driver's seat. Leather all-wheel drive, climate control. Electric parking brake. Cool multimedia. 0.6 speakers in the car. Review mirror heating. Start button, panoramic roof. This is optional. Not in every car, even on the Z configuration, there will be a panoramic roof, spacious, pleasant, comfortable interior. Both for front passengers, for the driver, of course, and for the rear passengers. There are armrests, there are cup holders. After all, Toyota had problems with this. The seats are very beautifully made. Combined leather with fabric looks very beautiful. It is worth noting the fasteners for the child seats. They are more comfortable, more reliable, more safe. Already from the factory they are installed, which is good. The seats fold quite easily, but, unfortunately, not to the flat floor. There are no adjustments at the bottom, thus, there will be a significant transition. I think this is a minus. Toyota cannot overcome the interior in any way, so that the rear seat folds into the flat floor. It turns out that they still have no way. Unfortunately, there would be a plus. In general, this car has everything you need for comfortable travel, both as a family and in the city. Very comfortable car, spacious. Specifically, this car, as I said, for 0.5 points, 27,000 kilometers of mileage. The Z version cost 2,247,000 rubles at the time of delivery to the client in the city of Ushuriysk. This is a very valuable car in the basic configuration for today, March the 25th, 2025. Probably from 2 million rubles. Also from the minuses, what I want to note. First of all, a small clearance for a crossover. Only 16 centimeters for a full-fledged crossover. This is not enough. Even for the same Toyota Yaris Cross, especially for full-fledged crossovers. Subaru Forester, Toyota RAV4, they have more road clearance, and for example, ordinary cars, not crossovers, sedans, universals, hatchbacks. On average, now the clearance is about 15 centimeters. Here only 16. For a crossover, in my opinion, this is not enough. Because the RAZE has 185 millimeters, 18.5 centimeters. Yaris Cross 170. RAV for is already 20 centimeters. Forester 20. This is not enough, also from the minuses. My subjective opinion. Optics and mouldings look a little cheap. If you look closely, the optics and mouldings look a little cheap. Looks like some kind of Chinese car. As if they wanted to impress someone. If you look closely, such a cheap performance. Especially mouldings. It is not clear why they are installed under chrome. It looks like it's from the factory. Perhaps the Japanese, of course, indulged. But it looks pretty cheap, these chrome mouldings. Optics. If from afar it all looks pretty organic, pretty, you do not pay attention to such trifles. But when up close you look at it all, it looks cheap. There are no more car disadvantages, everything is convenient, comfortable. The car is relatively fresh. From the reviews on the internet, no breakdowns, comments, complaints were found. As for the back, everything is very beautiful here. Very organic. And, so to speak, it does not look like any other car, quite a beautiful performance of the rear. So, briefly summarizing the pros and cons of this car. The car is not sanctioned, will come quickly and cheaply. On the basis of Toyota Corolla. Available consumables, high liquidity. Price from 2 million for the basic configuration. And from 200 for the maximum configuration, plus roof railings. Plus comfortable interior. There is everything you need. Cameras, heaters, sonars. Multi-rules, plus beautiful modern design. Plus low road clearance. Minus. Quite cheap-looking body elements, minus. And in general, there are no more disadvantages at the moment. But if you want to buy a car from Japan, China, or Korea, contact our company avtomir.dv. Our commission is 30,000 rubles. We will select the best car for you. On the right or left wheel.